Yeah, that's the reality of the league, and that's why, like, every game counts the same, and then what do you take from the game? And I think that's important to understand why you either have won or why you lost, and then make the necessary corrections to move forward. And then sometimes you still don't have enough, but every day put everything you have into getting better. And if our whole group does that, then good will come from that. And then when the next game comes, you have to fight on every possession, and you also have to play to win. And I think when you do that, and look, the character of our team is very strong. So and no one wants to not do well. So, but you have to understand you have to do it together. And if you do it together, good things will come from that. But like the tendency is sometimes you want to lift the group up, so you try to do more individually, and that digs a bigger hole for you. So I love the way our guys respond.
You see him trying to get guys involved today that seemed like he was the last
Well,
one.
not just him, and I think that it's important to understand that. Like, Jalen is obviously, what he is, but like, I thought Mikhail made a lot of good plays, and it's like creating space and attacking space. And I thought he did that. I thought Ochi did that. I thought Josh, when I've been talking about Josh, and Josh had a monster game, right? So he's like, I don't want to overlook that. All those things, it's everybody working together. And when you do that, good things come from it.
With Mikhail's noticing after preseason and the struggle with shot as well, scoring and all that, it's just like reinforced that was like what you do about nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I think like when you think about it logically, and I think where we are today with everything, social media, everyone has an opinion on everything, and yet the guy who's doing the work every day, and like when you watch him work, you know how much he puts into it, and then his body of work, to like, okay, so if he has, no one's going to shoot great for 82 games. Someone's going to, you have oftentimes, you're in preseason, you're trying to work through things, and you're just trying to get a rhythm, and you're trying to figure out a new system, new teammates. So you don't have your normal rhythm. Each day it gets better and better. But I think if you looked at it and you say, okay, this guy has shot almost 38% for his career. I bet on that.
Did you get a sense in
Boston? Yeah, well, just look at what he shot in the third quarter. And the game was over, but I think he was 5 for 6 or something like that. In the third, he was maybe 2 for 2, and the fourth. So he did catch his rhythm, and that's just to have the wherewithal to continue to work the game. Like you could always get something out of every situation that you're in. And so obviously we were disappointed with that game, but we were trying to figure things out too. So, and we still don't have it all figured out. We know we got to get back in the gym, and we got a lot more work to do, and then we're going to be tested again. We got to be ready for that game. We can't feel good about, enjoy the game tonight, but then start getting ready tomorrow.
Well, thank John. That's all, guys. What was Josh going through in that first quarter when he was grabbing his looked like his hamstring?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him. Medical said he was fine.